Hi, I'm Kathy Brennan. Do you want to look better, feel better, or do better? Yeah, me too. Let's get at it. Well, who's the most enthusiastic person you know? Well, I can think of 5 different people, and each one of them brings a smile to my face. The first one was a man who's passed away, but he represented our community in such an enthusiastic way. I'm also married to someone who can be very enthusiastic about certain topics. I have a friend who, whenever I'm with her, she's just enjoying life and enthusiastic about whatever's happening around her. I can be very enthusiastic. And I have another friend who's a man who just always has a smile on his face. He's just loving his life. Well, what makes each one of these people special? For me, it's their intensity and their enjoyment and just their interest in life. They're curious and they're happy and they're intense. Well, this week I'm talking about making a habit of being enthusiastic. So what does it mean to be enthusiastic? It's defined as an intense and eager enjoyment, interest, or approval. Well, why is this important? Why would it be good to be enthusiastic? Well, if you are intensely eager and enjoying and interested about things, it's going to help you in your work, it's going to help you with relationships, and it will help with your hobbies. So what does it mean to be enthusiastic? It doesn't mean that you just get excited about everything that's happening. It means you're deeply curious about what's going on. You're intensely interested. You're all focused in. And that you're fully enjoying the moment, regardless of the circumstances or the outcomes. You're just in that moment and enjoying it. Well, I'll tell you one thing that can get in the way of your enthusiasm. It's your ego, my ego. The ego is concerned about how it looks, what the results are, and the ego wants to always be right. So it's very concerned that it might not be doing something right. And that will just thwart your enthusiasm. So let me tell you about something that I'm working on right now. I have started to play pickleball. And without exaggeration, I've probably played now, 6 or 8 times on this mini league. I am without a doubt the worst player. And I'm not exaggerating. And I know this because you play 2-on-2, and then the team that wins moves up a court, the team that loses goes down a court, and I go down until I'm at the last court, and I stay there. I know that I'm the worst player, but I'm very enthusiastic about pickleball because there's certain things I like about it. You're running around a little bit. I like to be active. There's some structure to it. There's a game you play till 11 points, and we know who serves and how to score. And I like being around other people. The other thing, frankly, it's January here in Minnesota, and it's fun to have somewhere to go in the evening to have a little activity. It's not too intense, but just some place to get, somewhere to go out of the house when it's dark and cold outside. Now, when I play pickleball, I can be just enjoying it and be very enthusiastic, or I can let my ego get involved, and I realize, oh gosh, they don't want to play with me because I'm going to lose this game for them. And then I lose my enthusiasm, and it's like the air goes out of a balloon. So when my ego gets involved and I think, oh, I'm the worst player here, then my enthusiasm wanes. And it's the same thing with all of us. When our ego gets involved, we stop being creative and energetic and learning and adding to the process. Now, I will also say I've gotten better over these 6 or 8 times. The other thing is someone has to be the worst. I mean, honestly, every football team in the NFL ends their season on a loss, except the one that wins the Super Bowl. So, I get that that's going to happen. And I might not always be the worst. And I can't grow and learn and get better at this sport unless I let my ego sit aside. So how do we create this habit of enthusiasm? So find something you're eagerly and intensely interested in. It can be pickleball. It could be your career. Maybe that's what you are so interested in. Maybe like I'm in a book club and I love my book club. We're reading all these books on racism and race, stuff that's happened over history, and I'm intensely interested in this. I'm enthusiastic about it. It could be your friend group that you just enjoy your friends and you laugh and you have fun together, or you share ideas and you go deep, whatever it is. You're enthusiastic about your friendships. You could also be enthusiastic about volunteering. There could be an organization, something maybe that helped you. We're part of a youth group here in Mankato, and so it can be something that you just really enjoy helping with or being part of because you're really interested in that. Or it could be traveling. Maybe traveling is something you're very enthusiastic about. And the great thing now is you don't even have to travel. It's the best. You get the most out of it if you travel, but you can learn a lot through videos and books about other places. So if you become enthusiastic about something and you figure out what it is, join other people who have the same amount of enthusiasm. That will help you. And then figure out what it is about that activity that makes you enthusiastic. So like I said with pickleball, I'm running around, I'm out of the house, I'm with other people, there's some structure to it. Those are all like hit my hot buttons. Those are all things that I really enjoy. Yours, it might be the new knowledge you're gaining, or the connections you're making with people, or whatever it is. What is that why? What that gives you that enthusiasm? And try new things like this whole pickleball thing. And I will just say too, I don't want to go off on pickleball all night, but I tried it once and I didn't really care for it, and then someone else asked us to play and I decided to do it again, and so I had to try it a few times before I realized how much I liked it. And the next way to hone this habit or create this habit is step into your creativity. Now, I know that everyone on this planet is creative. And this is how I know. Because we were created by this creative universe. You might call it God. You might just say it's random, but we all have creativity in us, and we often stuff that down because of fear and because, frankly, of our ego. Then when that ego arises, we're going to stop our creativity because we're afraid of looking wrong, and we're afraid of looking bad, and all that fear kind of dampens your creativity. The good news about enthusiasm is you will enjoy it. You will really enjoy it. You'll enjoy it so much. And again, that'll help with all of your work and relationships and hobbies and things you enjoy. Make a habit of being enthusiastic. Be well, my friends.